you, Escavalier?
Cavalier.
Why does Escavalier look mad?
Hello, my name is The Jordan, your coach of the Virginia Vigavolts, and we are in the VBL-S semifinals. I'm against the Great British Blastoises coached by Hawkeye Ben. Hawkeye Ben is the reigning champion of the VBL-S and the one who knocked me out of the playoffs last season, so we're looking for some redemption. No, Ben's a really nice guy, and I'm excited to be playing him again. He took a challenge this season. He random drafted, so he's got the same, points, number of, he's got plenty of good mons here, but they don't have a ton of natural synergy. There's some gaps in his team, and we're hoping to exploit those gaps. The best things he's got going for him, I think, against my team is Colossal. He hasn't used the whole Colossal Globe Burr steam engine stuff, but it's actually kind of good against me, so I have a few ways of dealing with it. Dragonite Colossal, Inteleon Colossal, Urshifu is always a big threat. Bulu really strong into a good part of my team. So I've got some things to look out for, but I'm really confident in my team this week. It starts with Scarf Weavile. So one of the gaps in Ben's team is speed control. He doesn't have a lot of ways to control speed throughout the game, to lower my speed, to increase his own. So I feel like he's going to bring a Choice Scarfer. Choice Scarf Urshifu is always really strong and could take out a lot of my guys quickly. Scarf Inteleon with Icy Wind, that could be his best way of establishing speed control. Even like Scarf Dragonite or Bulu or Nidoqueen, they could all rip a hole through my team. So I'm just going to nip that in the bud right away, run a mon that's more than 50% faster than all of his mons, so that even if they carry a Scarf, then I will go first. So Weavile could run a lot of different things. I could do speed control duty with Icy Wind, or it could do a ton of damage. Triple Axel is a one-hit KO on Dynamax Multiscale Dragonite. That's very impressive. And Triple Axel's a one-hit KO on Bulu, or a two-hit KO on Max Bulu. So huge damage with its only real attack here. Fake Tears could really buff the output of my special attackers, and then Fake Out if I just really need Fake Out. Weavile's often made the team, but hasn't made a huge impact this season. It's typically just like Fake Out, Icy Wind, and die. But I think this might be the week that Weavile makes a bigger impact. We shall see. So Latias. Latias comes every week because Latias is so good. I'm going to do the thing Poppin told me not to do before I drafted Latias, which is to Dynamax Latias and expect it to just win. This week I think it's pretty safe to max the Latias and put a Life Orb on it and strap it tight with Flying and Thunder moves. So those are the right coverage. Thunder hits Inteleon and Skarmory. Air Slash is really important because it just ensures that I'm going fast. The combination of Weavile and Latias, he just cannot keep up with the speed control, so Airstreams are going to be really good against Urshifu, against Hitmonchan, against Dottler, against Bulu, and then Draco Meteor is my one main stab attack, just good neutral coverage against everything, and a 1-hit KO on Dragonite, which is pretty important. So Latias, not great against the Colossal. Its main mix-up here is it's got Ally Switch as its protect move, so if I see the Colossal, then I might just want to protect my Heatran by swapping places with it. Did you know Latias and Heatran have perfect type synergy? As in, Heatran's weaknesses are water, fighting, and ground, and Latias resists or is immune to all three of them. So Latias protects Heatran really well. It would protect Throh, because it does survive the Colossal max Rockfall if it's Dynamax. It wouldn't survive Rockfall, but it would survive one of the moves meant to hit Heatran, like Ground or Grass meant to hit Gastrodon, so I can protect my guys that can take out the Colossal. Gastrodon. Gastrodon is a pretty important piece here. No matter what I do, I cannot live a Tapu Bulu hit. Bulu can OHKO Gastrodon 4 times over, so even if I put a Grass Resist Berry and Dynamax it, I would still die. But I can live with 1 health with a Focus Sash and then counter the Bulu, and it would die from full with Dynamax. That would be pretty great. I want the Bulu to attack me. Or the Colossal +2 max Overgrowth I wouldn't be able to survive, but I could with a Sash. So Gastrodon will be almost guaranteed, unless they double into it, it is guaranteed to hit back with a really strong Earth Power into Colossal. I could Dynamax it and get the guaranteed OHKO. Sometimes just the Earth Power will be enough. But Gastrodon's here to threaten them. They can't do their Aqua Jet Coal setup if Gastrodon threatens to redirect the water move. They could still do Surf, and maybe that's what Ben goes for, but we'll feel that one out. Gastrodon will be lurking in the back. Throh for the logo. Throh is so good. You know that Throh's coming. Like, I'm gonna keep bringing it, but it's so good that even when you know it's coming, it still is pretty productive. And you know that it's gonna have Flame Orb Guts. It's probably the best way to run Throh, and how I've usually run it. So fire and ice coverage in addition to its stab fighting move is really, really good against basically everything Ben's got. So yeah, the ability to Oko the Dragonite, Oko and Nidoqueen, Oko the Urshifu, and survive, just casually survive a Choice Band Urshifu close combat. Your Throh is so tanky that, like, it doesn't need to do anything special. It just is there and you can't KO it. It's really, really great. So it's been the standout surprise of the season. And the honor of being on the logo for next season, I'm rooting for him to be voted in. So Aromatisse. Yeah, I should say that Throh is kind of the linchpin between my fast and slow modes here. Throh is my main Trick Room option if I'm gonna set Trick Room with Aromatisse. But after 2 Latias Airstreams or Weavile Icy Winds, it actually can outspeed the majority of Ben's team. So it could run either way. But if I do go the Trick Room route, I have a 1-mon Trick Room win con here, because even if my whole team is devoted to fast mode, Aromatisse is 1 point slower than Ben's slowest mon. So I Trick Room and then I After You, so any of my mons can go faster than any of Ben's mons. So it's really, really good to have that After You on a really slow Trick Room setter. Aromatisse didn't need any resist berries. Like, I was amazed to see that Nidoqueen Life Orb Sheer Force Sludge Bomb. Like, Aromatisse just survives. It's really great. It survives the dreaded Colossal weakness policy proc super move, and then it will just give me my berry. So I'll survive a couple of turns of Vocalith. Aromatisse a really strong Trick Room setter and a good supporter here. Helping Hand is good damage support, and then Moonblast does the one thing I need it to do, which is Oko and Urshifu. It also do well against the Dragonite. Heatran is good. Heatran's not doing anything special this week, but Expert Belt was really important to my calcs. Expert Belt ensured that I could Oko a Dynamax Colossal. It ensured that I could Oko a Dynamax Bulu, not like an Assault Vest Bulu, but a regular Bulu. And then Expert Belt ensured that I could 1v1 the Dottler, which was for some reason something I had to think about. So Flamethrower was really good. I opted for the single target fighting move rather than like Heat Wave or Burning Jealousy or something, because I do not want to accidentally proc Colossal Steam Engine. So there's only a few mons I really want to hit for fire coverage. It's the Bulu, it's the Skarmory, and then the Dottler. So I just want to beam them down with maximum power, and Earth Power can hit basically everything else really hard. Or Ancient Power is basically just for Dragonite here. Was that it? That's the team. The team's really, really good this week. I'm pretty confident in it. I'm throwing Heatran to clean it up, to fast end, to slow end. I would love to just counter the Bulu. That'd be fun. But I believe in this team, and we'll see you in the match. Oh wait, I realize Steve is going to cast the semifinals. The 2 semifinals match, he'll play them together and commentate them. So I'm not going to compete with views with Steve. I'm not going to ask people to watch the game twice. So I'm going to release this to the Teambuilder and direct you to his channel for the match, which is going to be out by the time I posted this. So yeah, Steve is a very talented player, the VBL-S champion of Season 1, and a good commentator as well. So it'll be worth watching the match through his eyes and through the lens of someone dissecting the match live as it happens. So link in the comment, like, subscribe, support VGC content creators across the board. Steve, myself, everybody else. You guys have a good day, and hopefully I'll see you next week in finals. We're testing the audio. We're testing the audio.